Hello everybody, it's me, Grayson GDL, and welcome to this Minecraft thing. Yes, I'm actually doing a Minecraft Let's Play. No, that one I did when I was like 5 months old doesn't count. And neither does that one. It was a black screen for most of the video for some reason. This one's actually a full-blown survival playthrough. Now, I know that survival can be pretty dull. Well, a lot of the time it is dull. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to spice it up in two ways. One, I'm going to be enabling hardcore mode. Two, I've inserted a whole ton of mods that should really make things interesting. Now, I have made the mistake right away of setting this game to full screen, because if it wasn't full screen, you'd have like black bars on the side. Like here, I'll show you what I mean. I expand the window, bam, there's a big black bar down there, and it's really annoying. I could try in OBS to like center it to like make it better, but that doesn't really help. But I've made the mistake of making it full screen before I actually pulled up the mod list, which I was going to read to you, so you would know what's in the playthrough. Alright. 1. Heart Crystal mod. It's a thing where you find like heart crystals underground. I haven't encountered one when I played in creative, so they must be pretty rare. But you find them underground, you consume them, and your maximum health goes up. So that should be interesting. Get more maximum health. Though probably only just a little bit, because I am not, good at doing stuff. This will probably be a very short series. Just because, like, I die on the first night when I play hardcore. Maybe it's something about, like, actually really thinking about it, it's probably that it's set to hard. I'm usually used to playing on normal. But whenever I play hardcore, I do significantly worse than when I just play, normal. Second, the Defender mod. You can like craft defenders using 2 swords of the same type. And yeah, they just help you. You can set them to like stand in a certain place and defend the area. You can set them to wander and kill anything they encounter. Or you can just literally have them do the same thing as like a wolf. Like follow you and attack anything that you attack. And like the better sword you give them, the more health they get, which is interesting. So 2 diamond swords gives 100 health, which is insane. But I don't find very many diamonds when I play this game, so I probably won't get there. I'll probably find diamonds and spend them all on a pickaxe and never encounter any for the rest of the playthrough until I die. So that's a comforting thought. Third is Tree Capitator. I've actually set the thing in the config so that if you don't have enough durability to chop the entire tree, it just chops it anyway, but it still breaks the axe. Because otherwise I'd just be leaving a floating tree, and that would be so annoying. So even like an axe with 1 durability can still like tree capitate an entire tree. Damage indicators, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that. Block it, which is like living block pets, I guess. Back tools, because it looks pretty. Battle towers, because if there's one thing that I'm predicting is going to kill me in this, it's probably going to be my hubris. I'm going to be like, yeah, I could take this battle tower and get absolutely destroyed by the golem at the top. Yeah. Chisel, because that looks neat too. Dungeon pack, so we should be finding some interesting dungeons around the place. Dynamic lights. Houdini. Infernal mobs, which is like that thing where they get special attributes rarely. They're like little mini boss mobs. If you're not familiar with it, you'll see when we get into it. Magic yarn, because why not? I don't know if I'll ever be using it because it's just such an odd item, but I have it anyway. Map Writer, I don't know why I installed this minimap specifically, but I'm sure I had several to choose from, and I guess this one seemed like the best choice, I think. Meteors mod, so that should be interesting. We get alien creepers just come and, destroy everything. Not enough items, because there's no way I'm going to do a modded playthrough without something to tell me what the damn recipes are, without having to, go hunt down a wiki. I have already enabled recipe mode before we start this, so no need to worry about me accidentally clicking on an item and spawning it in. That's already a thing. I genuinely don't know why I have old world generation. I'm just going to be going with the normal world for this. So, like, if I go back into the game, old world gen, but I'm just going to be doing default. I also have the portal gun mod, so that should be interesting. For some reason, the sound effects don't work, and I don't know how to fix it. But unfortunately, the radio, which I was going to be so excited to craft, just won't work, and the turrets won't talk either. It's a mess. Redstone paste. I usually don't do a whole lot of redstone when I play, single player, just survival, especially not in hardcore mode, but if I ever need it, it'll be there. Rope plus. I don't remember what's in that one, though there are grappling hooks where, like, you throw it up to a surface and, like, climb up the rope. It's interesting. Shipwrecks, so we should be finding shipwrecks all over the place. Should have some interesting loot in there. Stalker creepers. Creepers don't explode until you turn around and see them. So it'll, like, sneak up behind you and, like, you turn around not expecting it to be there and it just jump scares you. It's hilarious. It's what creepers should be in vanilla, honestly. Just, like, hovering over your shoulder until you notice them, after which they explode. The sync mod, because there's no way I'm doing this with only one life. I have disabled the hardcore recipe for that, though, because the hardcore recipe requires a nether star. Now, the only way you're ever going to convince me to fight the Wither in hardcore mode is if I already have a couple shells backed up before I fight it, not after I fight it as a reward for defeating it. But I think it still requires, diamonds. So, maybe? I think. But if you don't know what the sync mod does, it's interesting. I'll show you. Probably won't be able to do that until much later, but it should give me second chances. Oh, and because everything I've done in the config options for every other mod has been to, like, make the series easier, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grow some balls and just make something harder for myself to compensate. So, you know that little, like, half-heart prick that you get for, like, creating a clone of yourself? That does 19 damage now. It wipes out your health bar except for one half-heart. So I'm gonna have to use it very sparingly. Well, maybe not sparingly, but you know what I mean. Like, safely. Gotta be careful to use it at the right time, or else I'll, just get finished off by, like, a skeleton's arrow. Tinker's Construct. I don't really care that much for that mod, but it's there anyway in case I want to make a cool, like, little tool or something. Time HUD. I don't know if that's Time plus HUD or Time HUD plus. Like, the file name just says Time plus HUD plus. So, whatever. That just, like, shows the date in the corner. So we actually have a timer for how long I've succeeded so far. Also, HUD-ini also shows, like, the time. So I've configured Time HUD to, like, only show the day. It starts at January 1st of year 1, and then goes up. For some reason, it only ticks over to the next day, at 6 instead of like midnight. And I know 6 a.m. is like, morning, but still, that's not how like time works in real life. There should be a config option to like change that if you want to. But there probably never will be because I'm using 1.6.4 because all my favorite mods were for that version. And I decided to trade off, like, yeah, I could use 1.7.10, but then I wouldn't be able to use these mods. So I just went with 1.6.4. Obviously, nobody updates older versions of their mods, so oh well. Got Traincraft. I don't know how to use it in the slightest, but if I ever want to, it's there, but I probably won't end up getting around to using it because I'm not good with complicated mods. Like all those mods that introduce computers and electricity and circuits and generators and like automation stuff, like pipes. I'm not good with any of those. I don't know how any of them work. I have tried to learn industrial craft 5 times now, and I'm at a point where I won't even remember a single thing. You ask me how to make rubber, I'll say, I don't know. I forget everything I learn the moment I learn it when it comes to those complicated mods, so oh well. Upgrade Plus. You take like a tool, and you put more resources to that type in the crafting bench, and bam, you've upgraded it. It also introduces emerald tools, which I don't know why people are so obsessed with having emerald tools. It just doesn't make sense to me. What am I looking at? Which is a mod that shows you what you're looking at. The weapon mod, which has like throwable knives and spears and battle axes, hammers, stuff like that. It's really cool. The zoom mod, because I don't have, what is it called? Optifine. I knew it started with an O, I just couldn't remember it. I don't have Optifine, so I use zoom mod to be able to zoom in. And that appears to be all of them. So, doing hardcore. And, the default world. Generate structures, yeah, no cheats. No bonus chest because I'm not a baby. I'm not good with names, so I'm just gonna call it hardcore. Okay. Let's get into it. Alright, sweet. Got all the mods over here. I see portal stuff and weapon mod stuff as boomerangs and darts and just a lot of weapons. Anyway, I have no idea what this is, so I'm just gonna pop it back into the inventory. Right, now, time to start trying to survive. I might be silent for a lot of the series, but I'll just cut that out. I'll just cut out the tedious stuff and only show the parts where something happens or I'm talking or whatever. Oh, right, I forgot. I was gonna do full screen. I don't like using full screen normally, but it's the only way that this will record at a full resolution unless I stretch it out or something, but I'm not doing that. Oh, did I forget one? Yeah, I forgot one. I'll just insert this in where I was explaining the mods. I also have the morph mod, which lets you morph into things. Like, for example, in this chicken, I am now a chicken. And I can fall slowly, and I have the abilities of a chicken, which I just named all of them, being able to fall slowly. Teleport. You can teleport if you're an Enderman. You can, I think you can explode if you're a creeper, which makes no sense to me, but yeah, it's. Oh, and you can like swim at lightning speed if you're a squid. It's amazing. Anyway, yeah, I have that mod. It's should be interesting. Oh, and I've got it set up so that it like deletes your current morph if you die with that morph, which shouldn't, you know, come into play until, or as I should say, unless I get the sync mod stuff up and working, which might give me a couple extra chances, but I'll probably still find a way to screw that up somehow. Ooh, there's a cave here. My mind is telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Okay, put down a crafting table. I don't know what this is over here for. It's certainly not part of, you know, NEI. Alright, now let's throw this away and never use it again. How do I drop things? I usually like using R to drop things, but apparently there are other mods that use the R button, so I have to use something else. Craft me some armor. What? The mod... When I was looking at like the NEI thing... Hold on. Yeah, wooden armor. Oh, you have to use the logs. Damn it. It's a Tinker's Construct thing, apparently. It just mirrors this helmet look even bigger than most helmets. Weird. I don't know why I'm not using an axe. Oh, already found some iron. Neat. Alright, now I can use some of the tree capitator thingies. Oh god, this goes so slowly. I thought I set it to, like, go at normal speed. That sucks. Oh well, I guess. Wait, where did the second wooden helmet come from? This is on recipe mode. Okay. I didn't spawn it in, I must have just been an idiot and crafted a second one. Wait, what the fuck? There's a whole set here now. What? I mean, I crafted the pants. What the... Am I hallucinating this? Hey, that helmet didn't really exist? Does this one exist? Yeah, this helmet exists. What the hell, man? Okay. Okay, I managed to get rid of the side thing, whatever that was. That was so weird, though. Okay. Oh, I don't have any. Oh god, it's turning night. We'll settle down in here for the night, because every time I try to just, you know, go up here and, you know, kill things like I normally do, because they're normally so easy to fight, I always die, so... Oh god, that is... I shouldn't be out here. Oh, and I got the sheep more. Am I getting greedy? Yeah. That's all I'm doing, though. I'm not risking it any further. Oh yeah, and another config file thing. I set it so that if you, like, morph into a mob, the mobs of the same type won't attack you, but other types will. Apparently, like, the creator's favorite is, like, mobs of other types won't attack you, but the same type will, which, in my opinion, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This one seems more fair than that. I get the feeling I should be doing work instead of staring at a door. I'll cook some things. Whoops. I don't have any, darn. No matter, I'll make some charcoal. No big whoop. There we go, got that cooked, and this charcoal should smell all 8. I don't know what's wrong with my skin. I've been Steve every time I've launched this up. Give me an iron sword so I can fight things instead of dying immediately to them. That would be nice, right? Not dying to everything. Wait, what? I still need a beacon? I disabled the hardcore recipe. Oh yeah, and apparently, the portal guns are really easy to come by in, like, you know, the Dungeons Plus mod, which is weird. I flew around in creative on, like, an older world, but I just kept finding them. It's weird, right? Oh no, it didn't actually... What? Apparently it didn't save that I disabled the hardcore recipe, so I'm gonna go do that now. Now, what am I gonna call this series anyway? Huh. Huh. What is Villager Squidward gonna call his series? Huh. Huh.